Hey guys, welcome to Harmonic Forex. My name is Terry, and I'm just very happy that I have time to this week to actually do up a video for you guys. So, just want to ask you guys that how have your week been? In trading itself, it's full of ups and downs. Even if you are a good trader for 3 consecutive years, there might still be times where everything that you do, the market is like always against you, and you just can't seem to catch a break. So in actual fact, December wasn't a very good month for me. I'm actually down about 10% as of last Friday, including my open trades. So sometimes it's really like you have to look back at experience. Back in September, if you have read my post above, I actually had a drawdown. It losing trades in 10 total trades. And I was down 17%. But the whole month, September 2014, I did pretty well at the start of the month, and I was only down 3%. So now it boils down to, in trading, do you have confidence in your system? If you have no confidence in your system, what you can do is, my advice is to back test, forward test over 3 months, 6 months, 1 year period. Even systems that you learn from other people, just keep testing them, test and test and test. The only way that you can gain confidence in your system is to test a lot through a long period of time. Yep. So despite my very horrible week, four straight losses, and two open which are also losses. So I'm still pretty confident. One tip I can share with you guys later on is how I always go back to the higher time frame to actually set my mind straight so that I make better decisions for the next week. Okay, just want to review last week's trade. We actually put out a signal to buy this Aussie Kiwi, and the basis for buying this trade is pretty simple. There's a slanting trend line down. It's a H4 chart, and we see a break of the trend line. At the same time, we actually see something like a bullish divergence in this pair, and this was what made us go long on this pair. So my partner Sneaky actually caught for a long around the low here, 1.0770. It went up about 100 pips, fell. We thought that it would just bounce off the trend line, but there was this Kiwi news that came out and it just broke through, and we got stopped out. Yeah. So this was one of the losing trades that we had. Then the second trade, let me clear everything up. I actually caught for a long based on this we had a good uptrend on sterling Kiwi, higher highs, higher lows. So I wrote it in my blog post last week that if sterling Kiwi actually breaks above this high here, we are going long. So this was the level. It went up 200 over pips, and what I did was I protected my trades pretty early. Yeah, so I ended up with break-even trade on this, and in a way I was pretty lucky because later in the week after the Kiwi news came out, he actually broke all the way down, and I might have been stopped out over 200 pips on this trade. Yep. So this was a trade where sometimes you must ask yourself, how much is enough? 200 pips? Do you want to secure 50 pips profit, 100 pips profit, or just leave everything to chance because this is a trending situation? So in a way, I chose to just protect my position and not lose any money. So I live with the results. In actual fact, next week I'm still pretty bullish on this pair. As you can see, price keep on forming higher highs and higher low. It might have broken this low here. Yeah, but a trend change is only confirmed when price forms a lower high and it breaks below the previous low. So for now, I'm still pretty bullish on this pair, and I expect the price to go higher. And The very next level that I'm watching is 2.0681. Yeah, the reason is pretty simple. You know, commodities are still weak. Aussie is weak, Kiwi is weak, and the risk pairs are currently a little bit stronger. The euro, the sterling. Yeah. So watch sterling Kiwi. If we manage to find any good harmonic setup, so we will put up a signal for you guys. Alright, so this sterling Kiwi. Third is on the Kiwi yen. So this is a trade where, you know, the yen trades have been so bullish, and we are always constantly looking for bullish setups to go long. And this was a setup where we died about 80-90 pips, and we were pretty happy because even if we were not stop out right here, we might have been stop out at this big spike here. So the question is, going forward next week, what do I really expect? Okay, the yen is a pretty tricky pair, so there's no levels, no support, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming down further. Let me clear everything up. Yeah, yen might be really time for a bigger retracement. I'm not sure. Let's see what it does here. What I see here is potentially a head, shoulder, and a head pattern, which is like a reversal setup. So the critical level is next week, around the 90.50 mark, 170 pips south from here. So we hope that we can see some sort of bullish pin bar, bullish chart pattern setups, or even bullish harmonic setup around this zone here. If there is, there might be a chance that the trend is going to continue up. Else, if price just breaks down of this level very convincingly, we might actually see the Kiwi yen going down to at least the 89.50 zone. So yen is a pair which I personally am pretty confused for next week. So I'll try my best to avoid trading the yens next week, because I'm simply not convinced that I can be very profitable going in one direction. Yep, so Kiwi yen, just be careful. Okay, so for this week's analysis, what I'll be talking about is the dollar Swiss. Dollar is so strong. How to trade this pair? Okay, firstly, what I can see is equal distance channel on this pair. Let me see what I can do. Okay, let's look at the shorter term. Okay, so at the moment right now I still see the price is being supported by this uptrending channel. So as a harmonic trader, I always try to look for harmonic setups, which I found once. Yep. So what I found is actually a bullish cipher pattern completing around the low of a channel. Bam. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's another 100 pips retracement for let me see, another 50 pips retracement for dollar Swiss. Once it comes into this zone here, I will be pretty interested to go long on this pair. Yep, so this is how I'm gonna trade dollar Swiss next week. Stop loss should go at least about 85 pips below the entry, 95.92. So yep, 100 pips stop loss. Potentially I can ride it to first target at around 0.9735, second target around 98. Yep. So this is how I'm gonna trade the dollar Swiss next week. Okay, next up is everybody's favorite Aussie dollar. Just look at how much it's dropped since July. 1,260 pips. It's crazy, Yep. So you can see that Aussie is still pretty weak, and if you see any short setups, just continue holding. For me personally, I actually had a short setup which I was too anxious to lock in my profits. You know, like sometimes losses, it will change how you behave. You will be more cautious and you will just want to lock in your profits ASAP. So this was the area which I shorted Aussie dollar. If I stayed true to my stop loss, I would not have been hit, you know, and I should have been in about 120 pips of profit as of now. Yeah, but the fact is I didn't, and I was actually covered my loss, my profit around here. Yep. So going forward next week, let me see if there's anything I can check. Okay, this is highly not probable, but if it happens, I'll be interested to go short on the Aussie. The level which I am watching, let me check. Okay, the zone here between 83.57 to 83.63. So this will be a zone which I will be pretty interested to go short on. So keep a lookout. If this happens, you know, it's a pretty easy short for me. You look at the structure on the left, you have this little point here. Yeah, scroll left, you have this zone here. So if it comes back to here, many guys will be joining me to short this pair for sure. So Aussie dollar, shorting it at around 83.60. Last but not least, just want to talk about the euro yen. Yes, it's another yen pair, but last week I know a lot of people actually died on the yens, including me. So just want to provide a top, a high level analysis on this. As you can see, this big move north has not had any. Sorry. Oops. Euro yen. Okay. Has not had any, how good retracement so far. You can actually map out what is critical support zone. So I wouldn't be surprised if price comes down to challenge this zone next week. However, okay. So here's what I think. The trend is still very, very bullish. So whatever I'm attempting to do might not be suitable for your trading style, because it's counter trend. But I fully expect price to actually come down to challenge this zone in next week, if not on the last week of the year. Yep. So I actually found a setup, to go short on the euro yen. So it's not really confirmed at the moment. Okay, let me scrap this. Okay, just watch for reaction at this zone here. This will mean this look at shoulder. This looks like a head. We might have a potential head and shoulder coming up, where a lot of guys will be looking to short the euro yen just based on structure trading. Yeah, so if this happens, I would not be surprised that I would not be surprised if the zone around 145 to 145.70 will be challenged. So keep a lookout. Euro yen, I don't expect it to just bounce off in a big way. It's coming to the end of the year. I don't expect the Japanese government to do anything to weaken the yen further. Yeah. So that's about it. And of course, if this zone here is being strongly and convincingly broken, we are looking at another potential long consolidation for the yen, which might be, in a good or a bad way. It depends on which direction you are trading. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end of my analysis for this. I hope you like it. It's longer than usual. Yeah, but before I end off my video, I just want to do some advertisement. Alright. So coming up on the tomorrow, which is Monday, today's Sunday. Yep. For those of you guys who live in Singapore and you follow us consistently, you guys, if you like us, you like what we are sharing week to week, and you would like to meet us and learn something new, I welcome you guys to actually join us for this social trading seminar conducted by my partner Boon Hui tomorrow. So what this seminar will actually share is about, I know many of you guys, your biggest reason for not going into trading is because trading takes up a lot of your time, and you just feel that you are not happy, just you're not managing your time well enough to be able to trade at your best, and you just want people to manage your money. Okay, number one. But the second thing is you are uncomfortable to put money into other people's accounts so that they will trade for you, because as you know, there are full of scammers out there on the internet. A lot of very nice firms recently just closed down because they just cheated away all the investors' money. So what I learned about this social trading, recommended by my partner Marcus from Brightwind Securities, is that it's pretty awesome too, where you can actually view how other traders are doing. So you can actually choose to allocate a percentage of your capital to follow good traders, and let them make profits from you while you do it passively. So I'm pretty amazed. I've seen like guys going about 20-30% per month, by following like a basket of 5 to 6 good traders. And I think that it might be an alternative for you guys to get into trading, where you don't have to think so much, and you just keep following people's trade again, and and over the long run your returns might not be worse off than what some guys who are manually handling their money. So if you think that this is something you might be interested in, I'll really welcome you to come for our small little gathering tomorrow. Location will be a centralized area. The link to register will be in this post itself on top. So if you have trouble registering a ticket and a seat for your seminars, because Eventbrite is undergoing some maintenance at the moment, I'm not sure by the time you see this video whether they will be up, but alternatively you can send us an email with the subject social trading with hfx, and give us a name, contact, and an email so that we can send you a confirmation ASAP. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that next week will be a much better trading week for you guys, and wish you guys all the best, and happy trading.